Hello and welcome to Inspiration Interviews. I'm your host, Charles Nichols, and you guys know why you are here, why you're tuned in. We pull the local influencers, entrepreneurs, musicians, bands, clothing line people, CEOs, all of those people who make a difference in the community and people who just have a great story to tell. Man, so we have somebody great for you today. I'm so excited to introduce this person to y'all. I'm so excited for today's episode. I've known this person since elementary school for a while. So we quite literally go way back. And I know this man has been talented since those days. So here we're going to talk about those days up until now and how he has established his brand and his music and who he is. He is a creative visual artist in addition to being a rapper, a singer, songwriter, all of that. And we're going to talk about all of that today. I'm so glad. Wait a second. You guys are asking who I'm talking about. You guys are wondering who I'm talking about. So let me go ahead and reveal my guest today. He is no other than Marcus DeShon 1K Nunley. There he goes. Oh my God. On my way to the top, I can feel the elation. I'm up in the sky. There he goes. My God, perfect introduction. Oh, well, I'm getting better at it.
Best introduction I ever got.
Well, man, first of all, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being on the show. It really does mean a lot. And you are really doing your thing out here. That's why you're on the show. You're an inspiration to me. I know you're an inspiration to others. So we're going to get into it. You just dropped a song, Wanna See Me.
Yeah.
You want to see me. So you know what, man? He just dropped this single and you guys heard it right then as he walked in. We had the little clips playing and we had Wanna See Me playing. So that is the single. Go get it. All that type of stuff. But you know what? Before we want to see him, we want to see him from the early days. Like I said, we went to did we go to, but what's before elementary school? Like
so I came in 6th grade.
You did came in
6th grade. Yes, sir.
Yes.
So from 6th grade on up to now, we've been locked in.
Yeah. Same college, same high school, same elementary school.
That.
Man, so I've been knowing this dude for a while. So I know you since you was Arrow Made Little Mark. Yeah, I'm putting him on blast. I'm putting him on blast.
Yo, bad boy.
So now you're DeShon 1K. You got this established brand, and then it's so great to see that you had that, of course, name that you are cringing at now.
Yes.
But at the same time, now you have established it here. So I want to ask you first, how did you? Because you've always been talented. You always have been having a knack for music, a taste for music. So how did you get into that, and how is your who is DeShon 1K? How did DeShon 1K come about?
So I can start in the beginning. I ain't gonna lie, like folks say they was like making music at a young age and they was writing, but like we was really doing that. Like me and my boy Tony Vance. You might know Tony Sims. He do a lot of my work in bands. He also went to school there as well, but he moved out to Nashville and I worked with him in the studio a lot. But when we were younger, like from 2nd to 5th grade or whatever, we was always writing, making music. It might not have been good, you know what I'm saying? But we was writing music and we got some on YouTube. I never tell nobody where it's at, but we got some on YouTube where it's like, oh, it's old music we recorded it. We was, trying new things younger. Like when I was young, I was like writing a lot. I always writing like little books and little small things, just little creative stuff to kind of keep my mind going. So I've always been kind of a creative writing kind of it was my way of getting myself out. Cause I'm not a talker for real. Like I'm more of a sit back and watch kind of dude. So that's where we started.
Wow.
That's where the Arrow Made come from. Tony, he started the Arrow Made. That's what he got it from, like his church or something like that. And we pushed that for a little minute. Like we was on YouTube, we 12, 11 years old, so it ain't going nowhere for real. But we still had us a little brand at the time. So it's kind of just always been in me in a sense.
Wow, that's great. And he says it's out there somewhere. So you guys, when this blows up and you guys be curious, I know they gonna find it.
Don't find it. Cause look, no, that remind me. Cause look, when I got to middle school, high school, the little Mark, like I was doing I made some stuff bad, and if you know, but it was bad, bro. Like I deleted all that from my my Google Drive. So like DeShon 1K, like you said, that was the rebrand. Like okay, now I'm grown. I know what I'm doing a bit, so now I'm really gonna log in. That was a rebrand. I just took it from there.
All right, so now we're talking about rebranding. I hate that he deleted the files. You know, in inspiration interviews, we like to see where you came from. But so you went from Arrow May Lil Mark to DeShon 1K.
Yeah.
So so DeShon 1K is the established brand. That's who you are right now. How did we get to DeShon 1K? Like, who is that? Where did that come from? How is it?
DeShon 1K. So Kennedy, she had like a class our freshman year, and she had to make a song for the class. So she asked me for help. So we was in like a dorm room, we just cool and writing music and stuff. Went to a dude's house, recorded the song. Turned out the song like straight, like the song good. It's I Don't. You remember that?
Of course I don't dance.
Yeah, it was I Don't. That was the first time. It was a vibe. So it was straight. I don't really like my verse on it now because I was just starting, but we was kind of starting and it went to Bulletproof. So it was like, okay, I need a name. Like I need something that's gonna stick. I need something that's not like something that ain't nobody ever heard before. Like I don't think it's another DeShon 1K. I'm not gonna lie. So like Shaba 1K, that's always my Instagram name. Took the 1K off, I used my middle name, put it together. Boom, I got a name. I feel like it sounded good. And then from the beginning, my first, when I came in, I wanted to kind of be on like some R&B stuff, like some cool, laid back, chiller type music, but I had to get to the point where I kind of had to find myself. Like, I got to make this, I need this to be me. I don't want them to hear somebody else in my music. So I feel like I got to the point where I was making my own music, like DeShon, this is DeShon 1K music. You know for a fact if you hear this, it's gonna be my music, my own ad-libs, my verses, my lines, all that. Like,
wow, and that's just so crazy to me. And of course, I know. Shout out to Kennedy Hall. Man, that song was one of my favorite songs. It's definitely still in my playlist today.
She rocked it.
I think y'all both did the daggone thing. So you mentioned some of your other songs and how that catapulted you to Bulletproof, and I just want to list some of your other songs. Like there's so many, because I mean, yes, we're talking about Wanna See Me, but you got so many other things. You've been doing this, man. Like this is light work. So we have Solar, we have To Infinity, No Limit, Red Light. Then, as you already mentioned, I Don't. And one of my favorites, Slat, because I was in the video.
He's in the video.
I made the cut.
He's in the video, yeah.
Pain in my heart, I don't show it no love, but I keep my head straight, never down from the sky. I do it for the Lord and I do it for the love. Blessings rain down, they come from above. DeShon
In 1,000 miles, man, you've been doing this, man, and all these are hits, all these are greats, and if you don't, I know we're best friends. I know we locked in for sure, and so you probably like, I mean, he just saying that because that's his friend. No, the numbers speak for themselves. I mean, I think No Limit, and correct me if I'm wrong, but No Limit is like out there with 10,000 engagements.
Yeah, No Limit did real good on YouTube, did good on Spotify, all that. No, I want to say it's probably like top 10. I would say my top ones, Slat for sure.
That's doing well as well. That's what
if we talking about engagements, I gotta toot my own horn a little bit, because Slat.
That's what you on the show.
I gotta toot my own horn. Slat. 700,000 plus. Like when I hit that in Jet Ski, the first like real single I dropped where I felt like, okay, this is my new sound. That went stupid. So when I saw them numbers, like you saying, when I saw them numbers come together, that's when it really became real to me. Like, bro, I can genuinely do this. Like listen to this. I feel good at it. So yeah, No Limit. I was listening to No Limit the other day. I texted Tony. I was like, bro, this is like hard. Like, cause I feel like that song was kind of like real in a sense where it was just like me, like kind of like talking, like telling me I'm coming, like I'm about it, I'm rocked in, I'm locked in. Like that was the one for me. I ain't gonna lie, it was cool. No Limit, cool. I like that you mentioned that.
Oh, yeah. Definitely, man. It just stands out to me. All your music is great. All your music is dang near in my playlist. But man, like, just don't take my word for it. Man,
Right.
The numbers speak for themselves. And as you just said, man, I just want to kind of go into deeper as what you were saying. Yes, like you just dropped "Wanna See Me," but all these other songs, I want to know, what do you have the people engaging with this, you have the people listening, so what exactly do you want the people to get out of your songs? Because none of them sound the same. So what do you want from people as they listen to your music?
I want them to get a full version of me, in a sense. I want them to get the fun side of me. I want them to get the loving side of me, the chill side of me. Like, I feel like my music has to be versatile in a sense where they get all of that. So that's why I have so many different kind of songs, because I want them to know, like, I'm not in one box. Like, I'm a unique person just like everybody else in the world. So I want to show you every unique factor about my music. So I'm going in, I'm gonna tell you what's on my mind, or I might just tell you we just having fun. Like, Wanna See Me, to me, that's like, I feel like it was perfect now, because I laid back after I dropped the Revenge tour. I kind of just sat back, locked in on some other stuff, and kind of just rode around and chill, kind of let my stuff build up and not drop too much. But I'm gonna get back into dropping a lot now. But Wanna See Me is kind of fun in a sense where, like, okay, I was gone, but now people asking where I'm at, they want to see me. Mm-hmm. So first song to come out is "Wanna See Me." So I'm just popping my stuff on there.
Wow, yeah, and I'm gonna tell the people. One of the lyrics was about how you crossed the stage and you graduated. With this experience, and then also you being a Memphis Tigers basketball manager and being with the team and seeing their work ethic, being around all those athletes directly under Coach Penny Hardaway, and also your other extracurricular activities, graduating from college, and all the other hats you wear. How does all of these experiences play out into your music, which is your main focus, and also how does it play out into your daily life? What have you learned from these experiences?
It make me mentally better, mentally stronger. It prepare you for the real world. Like, on the Memphis Tigers end, like, when I got there my freshman year, I started to see stuff like I ain't never seen before. Like, I'm seeing Bag come in at 18. I'm seeing Future right in front of my face. I'm Kyrie Irving coming in. So it's like, okay, now the world is getting closer. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That make the world small. So in a sense, like, it's a lot of people that's one call away. Literally, that's before I got into college, I ain't seen them nowhere but TV. You know what I mean? So it's like, when you see that and you get to see money, in a sense, you see all that money around, you see everything around you, it make you want to be better. It's like, okay, so these folks right here, so why can't I be right here with them too? So that's like my whole goal when making the music, or even on the basketball end, is to be the best, make connections, to be the best, and work hard and learn constantly. Like, with music, I'm constantly learning. When I listen to my music, I'm not even just listening for fun. I'm criticizing it. Like, I'm listening. I hear all the things that maybe shouldn't even be in the song. I'm like, oh, this got to be better. I'm working at this. This got to change. So all of that is about changing and building your mindset, and just becoming a better person on every aspect, and being the best at what you do at every aspect. And that's what I want to be.
Man, that's great. That's great. I will say that as my experience with media, I was able to cross paths with you as you were in the Memphis Tigers pathway. So with that example, I've also seen up close Moneybagg, and then other rappers, and then other influencers coming, and not to the degree you have, but I remember, like, I think it was Memphis Madness, where we were both on the same bus, and just seeing just people who are doing well, it makes you definitely want to excel. And if I heard correctly, you made it sound like now you have these people at contact. So I mean,
not everybody, but I got some contacts. I got some contacts.
Yo, man,
we still push.
I love to hear it, man. Like, it's just so great, and it's so inspiring, man. So with that being said, man, we covered so much of your story, but there's so much else to cover. So now you dropped this single, "Wanna See Me," and you touched on it a little bit, but what exactly is "Wanna See Me" about?
"Wanna See Me," like, I'm popping back out. Like, y'all want to see me? Okay, here. I'm finna give y'all what y'all want. I'm gonna give y'all the music y'all need. I'm gonna make sure it's hard. I'm gonna make sure it's different. Cause to me, want to see me is a little different. Like I'm gonna come a little harder on that than I did in the past. Like it's like melodic. Like this is more rap. Usually I'm on some melodic rap kind of stuff. But now I'm coming on like kind of banging on it, kind of on some Memphis type stuff. So I'm kind of this new vibe I'm trying to go to. I got some soulful stuff sitting in the back. But right now I'm like, okay, I'm finna just like turn up on y'all. Like why not? Let's have some fun with it. Like I'm cooling. Might as well have fun. Give y'all what y'all need. Possibly get you a video on the way. So you never know. Like.
No, we never know. We never know what is in DeShon 1K's pocket. But as we are wrapping up, I got two more questions floating in my head. For one, your style, and you did touch on this a little bit earlier, but I want to go a little bit deeper into that because you said that you wanted it as you were looking for styles. You kind of, you have your inspiration like Bryson Tiller and other R&B artists, but you also want to be you. How did you find yourself, and what type of practices did you do to find who you are and to be able to put that into the music? Like, what did that look like?
Literally repetition. Like from jet ski, when I kind of first found that new sound, and you constantly add to that sound. You listen. I'm listening to other people's work too, so I'm taking inspiration from other people's work. I'm like, okay, this sounds good. Maybe I can put this in mind and accommodate it into my music in a way where they not gonna, like, it's me. So I'm constantly in repetition. I used to go to the studio. I laid back a little bit lately because of the basketball, so I was kind of cooling. But I used to be in the studio so much, bro. Like just spending money, bro, in the studio, working, trying new things, trying new beats. I might get on 3 beats at one time, put in one song. It's 3 different beats. Like I play it like it's so, like it's just serious. Like I took it so serious. I just like the strings. That's the most inspiration somebody can get, is when you finally see somebody genuinely messing with your music, and you see like people around the world, like they gravitating towards. You see people like Sweden, they gravitating to you. Like, okay, bro, I could genuinely impact somebody. So if you see that you can impact somebody, why not try to practice and constantly work until you get where you want to be? You know what I mean?
Oh, I know what you mean.
I know it, because you're a worker.
Yeah, man. Well,
you're a worker. Anybody, look, we workers, bro.
Oh man. Oh yeah, definitely. And we've been like that. Come on now. Like I know his folks. You know my folks. Yeah, man, we was raised like that. Come on now.
Everybody we know gonna be great.
Our circle, like everybody that we used to rock with, and everybody I know that he rocks with now, and we ain't gonna surround ourselves like you know. Come on now. I ain't gonna explain this to y'all. Come on now.
No sir.
You know the deal. But it kind of it catapults me into my next question. And this one is because we talked about a lot. I'm so excited for what you got going on. So now in the personal aspect of who you are and what you do. So what do you have in you? We talked about a little bit about your experiences. So what exactly, if there's anything like quite literally tattooed in your brain that keeps you going every single day, that keeps you motivated when you wake up, is it could be a scripture, it could be a quote that you heard, it could be something that happened. What is it that's motivating you every single day to get to where you're going to be?
Bro, it's my people, bro. Like 2020, you was there. 2020, I lost my nana, I lost my dad, I lost my grandma. So when you put all that together, all this, it happened like a span of 6 months. So like you drop rock bottom. So at this point, you like, okay, they instilled all this into me. They literally lived half their life probably working on me, trying to make sure I'm the best person I can be. So at that point, I'm not feeling them. Like I'm gonna say that every day. I'll tell anybody, bro, I'm not feeling them. Cause they did too much. They put too much money into me. They put too much time and effort in me and taught me. So bro, that's my inspiration. Like I gotta make it happen for them like they made it happen for me. Like, and then I'm gonna make it happen for who come after me and the people that's still here with me. Like it's just to make them proud at this point. Like that's all the inspiration I need. Like I don't need too much to push me at this point. Cause bro, like they looking down on me, so they gotta see this.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta see. I gotta make it. That's the. Whatever I do, I gotta make it.
Man, and I know they proud. Man. And yeah, just like you said, I was there. We lived together.
He was there. No, literally.
Like I said, we have so many memories together. We've been together, literally locked in, so much so that we were roommates at one point. I'm so sad that we're not allowed back there. But
hey, Tiger States. If you know, you know. That's all I'm saying.
But for reasons I guess I probably shouldn't discuss in this interview. But yes, I was there. I mean, and it's just so great to see the young man that you become and how you have fueled and you didn't fall down. Some people don't recover from that. Like you said, rock bottom. Some people just don't make it out of that.
And that's God. Like, bro, people don't realize how much faith matters in your life, bro. If you ain't got no faith in something to lay back on, believe in, or lay your head on, bro, you're grass, cause you ain't got nothing to. What are you relying on? What's in your mind keeping you pushing? Like, cause I know God. I ain't come here for no reason. Like, bro, all this stuff outside is all God. So at the end of the day, like, that's what matters, bro. You gotta have something to stand on. Got to. You ain't standing on God, and you probably ain't standing on much. I ain't gonna lie.
You've heard it here first for DeShon 1K. Man, that is so great. That's so profound, man. Like, if you ain't standing on God, because here's my thing. Sometimes I don't get too religious on this show, but at the same time, almost everybody I done brought on, they can't talk about their story without talking about God. So, I mean, that is a huge factor about everything that has happened. And as we are concluding, I'm just so glad that you had time to stop by and tell us your story and stop by and tell us where you came from and all of that. Marcus, I think this is the most I've ever heard you talk.
That's cap. That's cap.
You said that you wasn't most of a talk. He's very chill. He's very mellow.
Live with me, bro.
I did live with you, but I still ain't heard you talk this one.
Nah, cause we talking for real. You know what I'm saying? It's real conversation.
It is indeed real conversation.
It's real convo, but don't cap.
He calls it cap. I call it a debate. But with that being said, thank you so much for your time here. But come on now. You know how we do it in inspiration interviews. In inspiration interviews, we always have to have something at the end. We always have to have something engaging, something fun at the end, whether that be viewing what their talent is or playing a game or whatever. We do something fun here at the end. But with that being said, you guys have already seen some of his talent because there's clips that were played about in his music videos and at the beginning and then a snippet of his music. So you guys have seen that. So unfortunately, you fall under the category of a spot on trivia. And it's because, just like we mentioned,
it was scared me a little bit.
And just like I did Jew Money the same way. Jew Money was on the show a couple
Money on the way.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago. I put him on the spot too, and it was earlier. So I'm gonna do this the correct way for him, and we apologize to Jew Money because the host is supposed to interact at the game at the end too. So
I can ask you questions.
He said, yes, you can ask me questions because I feel like now when I watch this interview back, I'm like, he should have asked me some. So what we're gonna do, are you smarter than a fifth grader?
Okay, man.
So are you smarter than a fifth grader, DeShon 1K?
I hope so.
So the reason why we're playing this is because we both went to private school. The school that we went to was private. So we got to make sure that private school education is still there. So, man, I pulled up this website. And I also, again, apologize to Money on the way because I didn't do multiple choice. So he kind of had it harder. Who painted the Mona Lisa?
Is that really a fifth grade question? I feel like that's like, if you know, you know.
But so we're gonna do the first person to 3. There's 30 questions up in here. We're not gonna do all 30, but the first person who answers 3 correctly, that's how we're gonna do this. And so without further ado, are you smarter than a fifth grader? DeShon 1K edition. Which is the fastest bird on foot? An ostrich, eagle, sparrow, dragon, or woodpecker?
It's an ostrich.
Ostrich. Oh my God, how did you know that?
Bro, like ostriches are like fast. You know that?
Well, I guess I would have.
Bro, I like seeing a video. Like, you remember they used to do the old, like, man versus, like, something?
Man versus wild, something like that.
I seen, like,
an ostrich just take
somebody was racing the ostrich. And I feel he was like a wide receiver in that field, and, like, the ostrich won.
So now as the CEO of this show, I'd be a little like, why did I put myself in this show?
I don't know if I would have got this one. I ain't gonna lie. What planet is closest to the sun?
Jesus Christ.
Venus, Earth, Mercury, Saturn, or Jupiter?
I didn't do well in private school. I didn't do it. I did extraordinarily well in college, but this is you doing science. What are my options again?
Venus, Earth, Mercury, Saturn, and Jupiter.
Ooh. It's gotta be either Venus, Saturn, or Jupiter. I'm gonna go with Jupiter, because why wouldn't it be Jupiter?
You're wrong.
It can't. All right,
It's
so
Mercury.
we're gonna Mercury.
It's Mercury.
Yeah, we're gonna edit that part of the interview out.
No, you can't edit that out. I'm a 1-0.
That's, yeah, I'm getting my interns. Make sure you cut that part out.
It's so easy.
A heptagon is a shape with how many sides? 4, 6, 7, 8, or 9?
A help.
A heptagon.
4, 6, 7, 8. It's not 8. It's not 4. I don't even know, bro. You knew it. I don't know those. Snap. Ain't nobody talking about no help, nigga. Oh, wait. I ain't like. I'm gonna say 7. I don't think I know.
I was hoping you would change it.
Oh, I'm right.
Yes, you're right. This isn't going well. This isn't going well for the host.
How long is one regular term for a U.S. representative? 3 years, 1 year, 2 years, 4 years, or 6 years?
Like a president, right?
No,
What's a representative?
like the House of Representatives.
They got that.
Yeah.
We didn't take a politics class. This ain't.
I mean, if you want one.
This ain't the whole. Do they have hints on there?
No.
Okay, we're gonna edit all
I
this
don't think it's 4. I'll tell you that I help.
You don't think it's 4?
Mm-mm.
I feel like, are you tricking me right now?
I'm so serious.
What am I on?
That don't mean I'm right either.
Okay, let's do 4. Let's do 4. I think it's got to be the same because y'all got to rotate, right?
You sure?
No, but you can lock it in though.
Okay. It's 2.
That's from the host of Inspiration.
I said I didn't think it was 4.
From the host of Inspiration Interviews to the House of Representatives, y'all need to change that. Because
Man, they need to change all that. We going backwards.
which of the following states is not on the Gulf of Mexico? Georgia, Texas, Florida, Alabama, and Louisiana.
It's either Georgia or Alabama. Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia. So it gotta be Georgia, cause you go shores and Bama. Ain't?
Bro, if you get this right, I'm gonna be really upset with myself. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
okay, all right.
that's 3.
DeShon K is smarter than a 5th grader. You know what? We apologize to Money on the Way. I revoke my apology because this is exactly why I did not play with y'all. Because this is pitiful. I want to apologize to my teachers. I want to apologize to everybody who has taught me anything in life. I know I let you down today. I'm glad that you have brains and you're also talented. I don't know what to say about myself. I've never lost that bad at anything. So that's
Nah, he ain't, bro. He was like The fastest in the school.
Well, yeah. Well, that's. I guess I just keep running. So next time you come on, we'll race.
No.
But DeShon 1K is indeed smarter than the 5th grader. He's in the brains, he's in the books, but he's also in the music industry. Man, DeShon 1K, where can they find you at?
At Shopper1K on Instagram. At Shop1K on Twitter. At Shop1K on TikTok. Shop1K, just search that, you gonna find me, because I'm Shopper.
Shopper.
With the 1K.
There he goes, with the 1K. Please like, comment, subscribe. If you guys know anybody else who would like to be on the show or who needs to be on the show to express their story, email nicholswmedia@gmail.com. We'll give them a look, we'll give them a review, and we'll get back to you. Thank you so much, DeShon 1K, from joining and tell us about you, who you are, your story. Wanna See Me is out on all platforms, right? On all platforms. Wanna See Me, go get it, go stream it, go listen to it, bump it in your cars, and thank you again. Inspiration Interviews, we are out.
Yeah, it was good.